In November 2016, 2020, a break in the case. The DNA did not belong to any mysterious kidnappers. Instead, it led to a man. Not a criminal, not a stranger. It was Sherri's ex-boyfriend. When questioned, the ex-boyfriend admitted the shocking truth. Sherri had staged the entire kidnapping. She had been with him the whole time. There was no captivity, no torture, no branding, at least not by captors. She had inflicted injuries on herself and fabricated the entire story. Investigators confronted Sherri with the evidence. She denied everything. But the FBI had one last move. They brought in her husband, Keith. He sat across from her as they laid out the truth. And at that moment, he realized his wife had been lying all along. But why? What could drive a woman to orchestrate such a twisted deception? To understand why Sherri Papini staged her own kidnapping, we have to look deeper into her past. Friends and family described her as a woman obsessed with attention. Old acquaintances revealed she had a pattern of deceit. Past boyfriends and even co-workers recalled how she often spun elaborate lies to manipulate people into sympathizing with her. Psychologists who examined her behavior speculated that Sherri might have suffered from a personality disorder, one that drove her to seek validation at any cost. But others believed it was a calculated scheme, motivated by financial gain and the desire to escape the mundane reality of her suburban life. She had been in contact with her ex-boyfriend for months before the so-called abduction, feeding him false stories about abuse and needing a way out. Her elaborate web of lies convinced him to take her in, unaware of the chaos she would soon unleash. The financial aspect of the case was particularly revealing. After her so-called rescue, Sherri collected nearly $150,000 in victim assistance funds, payments from GoFundMe donations, and other financial support from well-wishers. The money helped sustain her life, but it also played a role in her downfall. Authorities later tracked how the money was used, exposing her fraud. In March 2022, federal authorities arrested Sherri Papini for faking her kidnapping, lying to the FBI, and defrauding the state of California. In court, she finally admitted it. She had orchestrated the entire hoax. She was sentenced to 18 months in prison. Her husband, Keith, a man who stood by her side, pleaded for her return and raised thousands of dollars to support the search efforts, was left devastated. He filed for divorce, seeking full custody of their children, realizing the woman he loved was nothing more than a master manipulator. The town of Redding. What do you think?